Hi, I'm back. I'm just doing this as a quick update video. I have actually been steadily working on this model, but I've not been recording while I've been modelling it, just because I just find I progress a lot faster when I'm not actually having to explain what I'm actually doing. This is where I left the model last time, so hopefully you'll recognise this. So I'd put a basic skin and texture on my model, and last time I was explaining how I was gonna build my clouds just by highlighting polygons, then duplicating, and then scaling, just to get the same effect that I've got in my background image. So I did that. So if I open, let's go here. In fact, I've gone a bit farther. Let's go back a few. Nope. It'll do. So yeah, I built my clouds. So all I did, if I go into edit mode, in fact, nope. Select clouds first. You can see all my clouds are just basically made from the same grid pattern that my globe's made out of, or my cube, I should say. So, and I separated my clouds on my globe, on my cube, by pressing Control P. So if I mirror what I did, so if I just duplicate my world, so these are actually part of the same object. So if I select this globe by pressing Control and plus, and then Control P, no, it's not Control P, Shift P, nope, Alt P, no, definitely not. Oh god, P. There you go. Separate by selection. This is now a separate object. So the reason I've done this is because that's basically what I did with my clouds. And the reason I wanted to do that was because, let's get rid of this. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. The reason I wanted to do that was because I wanted to add a separate material to my clouds, and also by separating my clouds, while I'm in edit mode, I'm not going to accidentally alter the geometry of my cube. So it just made things a lot easier. So yeah, I did that, and then once I basically made my clouds, I then went back to the globe on my cube. I keep calling it a globe. Yeah, I went back to my cube, and then I went into texture paint, and then in texture paint, so basically all texture paint does, so I've got my little colour wheel here, my palette. All it does is it basically lets me paint directly onto my globe. So like I'm doing here, I highlighted my edges, and this is all same controls as Photoshop. So it's to make my brush bigger, just use my bracket keys. I can change my opacity, if I grab the mouse wheel, which because I'm using a Cintiq, I've set my button on my stylus to grab and move, and then if I press shift and grab, I can what's that? What would you call that? I don't know, strafe? I don't know. So grab rotates it, shift moves it from side to side. If I press control, it zooms, and then I can just highlight on my edges. I can do a lot better job than I did there. I'll just show you an example of this. So if I'm on 16, so we've got 17, and then object mode, you can see how I've highlighted my edges. And the reason I've done that is just to match what I've got on my drawing. And I've also added these little lava lines that are in the drawing as well. And again, all I did was freehand painted it in Texture Paint. So then on my next save, I started to add details to my rocks. And also you can see me, I've got a bit of misalignment going on here. So let's jump a few. Let's go 21. Yeah, press cancel. There we go. No, still no good. Let's get a bit closer. Aha. So yeah, I've added highlights to my rocks. I've added highlights to my soil, again, to match my background image. And I've started to reshape my clouds. So if I go into edit mode, you can see I've altered the geometry a lot here. Just to, you know, make it more efficient. So, like I mentioned earlier, let's go up to today. My clouds don't actually have a texture applied. All I did is I just used a basic white material and then turned on the transparency and then just lowered the alpha layer so that when I render it, it looks like that. In fact, let's do that again with the background image. So there you go. So you can see I'm slowly but surely matching all my clouds to match my background image, and just slowly working through. So yeah, so I'm on my last surface now, and just matching this top area to look like the background image. There we go. So I've still got this spiral to build and reshape some of these clouds so they match it better. And then my next step will be to start adding all this geometry, these cubes, the lava. Eventually, I think after that I'll be doing the axe and then the spider. So I'll just give you a quick demo of what I'm doing with the clouds here. So because I've left it aligned to the world in my cube and my clouds, it makes it a lot easier and a lot more efficient to change my geometry. So if I want to extrude this face, just press E, X, and then it's always in perfect alignment. So by keeping my cube aligned, I can make sure that every change I make follows the shape, that the cubic shapes that I want to keep, just by pressing X, Y and Z whenever I'm making an edit. So yeah, that's what I'm up to. I think I'm going to leave it there. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'm going to carry on my clouds, and my next video I'll be constructing my next lot of geometry. So okay, goodbye.